Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. I'm literally trying to multitask and promote this because I know this is the very first time that we are doing a Love Match Atlanta recap the night of the actual episode. You know, we were doing that for Candy and the Gang, and I said, let's try changing it up a bit. We watched The Real Housewives of Atlanta together. Then we watched Love Match Atlanta together. And we had a really good crowd of people just, you know, talking about relationships, what's working, how they feel about the show, all of that. I'm enjoying the show because I think all of you single folks I'm trying to get y'all boos, all right? I'm trying to get y'all a boo. But I'm very much like Amy in this episode. I am focused on my career. So for all of you saying, Kempire, you should talk. Mind your business. I'm focused. I know what my goals are. When I'm ready for a relationship, the world will know. Dom says you single too, as far as we know. That's the key. That's the key part of what you said, as far as we know. Nicole says use Lamont services. No, I'm not looking for love right now. Okay, not right now. I mean, it would be nice. It would be nice. I'm not gonna look. I'm tired of holding myself at night. Oh my gosh. But what I do know, I'm very much like Amy. However, I'm younger than Amy. But I'm focused. I understand right now my focus has to be on the business that I'm trying to build. But I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes. Not that I really need to take notes. Okay, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. Close to it. No. Look, I'm a Taurus. And if you're a Taurus, you understand exactly what I'm saying right now. Guys, don't forget, tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Eastern, we will be recapping The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Set your reminders. The link is now available. We are talking about, though, Love Match Atlanta. And I love the fact that Ming pretty much said what you guys said that live in Atlanta, that the pickings are slim when it comes to heterosexual Black men in Atlanta. I'm going to say it because Ming didn't want to say it. I'm going to say it, right? So if I move to Atlanta, I'm not going to have a problem. I'm probably going to have to fight them off of me. Just especially with this t-shirt. Shout out to Daddy Department. Hold on. Daddy Department. They sent this to me in our P.O. box. I appreciate. Shout out to all of you that send me like little notes and things like that in our P.O. box. More information on my P.O. box is available at TheKempire.com. Shout out to them. They sent me a sweatshirt too. I said, I guess I've hit that age. I'm a daddy now. I love the name though, Daddy Department. Shout out to them. They said this is the sweetest message as well, along with this gear. Not sponsored. And it's stretchy. You know we love a good stretch. Come on. If you are of a certain particular body type, look, we're not slim mother fathers over here. We got a big build on us. It's got a stretch to it. Daddy Department. You might want to get this for your husband. Like I said, they're not sponsored, but Ebony says, she says, you don't have a dad bod. I don't have a dad bod, but I like a good stretch too. I got a big chest. Look. I got a big chest. Oh, you're right. We should get the Zaddy Department version. Come on, Daddy Department. Let's get the Zaddy Department version. I want that one. So I threw this on. Because, you know, I like a black and I like the stretch. It fits. Like I said, it's not an ad. I just really like when I like something, I tell you. You might want to get this for your husband. It's about to be Father's Day. You always see people's daddy's issues come out during Father's Day. Just saying. Anyways, if you're just joining us, we're talking about Love Match Atlanta. I like this show, y'all. Shout out to publicity at Bravo, at NBC, actually. Shout out to publicity at NBC for giving me a screener so I could watch this ahead of time. Because, you know, before I recap something, I like to watch it at least twice. So I watched it twice. I watched it once by myself, and then I watched it with you guys on my TikTok. So here we are talking about it. I like this show because I'm trying to get y'all married. Look, I'm going to go take that 10-week course. I ain't got time though. Look. I was wondering, how long is this certification? Okay, so if you guys had to really pick a matchmaker, I'm still picking even with the 10-week certification, I'm still picking them over Joseph. I'm sorry, Joseph. And honestly, the only people that I've actually connected with on Love Match Atlanta on Twitter are the ones that are certified. Just saying. Look, Joseph, he probably has seen our recaps of it, and he probably doesn't like the fact that we called him. Shae, you shouldn't have called him Josephine. Let's not emasculate black men on television. I want to stop us from doing that. People still calling what's his name, Patricia, Peter. So I really want to get away from doing that. I really do. But I still would go to Shae before I would go to Joseph or Paris. They both aren't certified. I want to know how intense this certification is. And I hope the duo, I hope your certification is more than 10 weeks. I just feel like there's a whole psychology to matchmaking, but maybe it's an intense 10-week program. Maybe. I mean, I'm just saying. We also got to see, and the good thing about this matchmaking service, we're getting to see how much it costs. Okay. We learned in episode 1, in order to get the duo, it costs about $25,000 for their VIP package. But then we learned that Ming, wait, do I got a picture of Ming? I don't know if I got a picture of Ming, but it's okay, Ming. We found your white man on social media. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I was just wondering at first, because I was like, there's some black men that are very, very fair skinned. So I said, maybe. But then I went to her social media, I Googled schmoogled, and I found that man. Well, this episode really is about Ming and the struggles that she's having in her own relationship, because she wants to continue pursuing her business. As you know, she has the matchmaking business and she has the gowns. Seems like she's really into design. But she's talking about how now that her daughter's about to move out of the nest, I didn't realize that she has an older son that's in the NFL. Impressive. Just saying. Beauty and the Beat says, Ming the Merciless. I like her though. She's great TV. She's great TV too. In her own little, very like regime kind of way. She's a little bougie and she's expensive. Not her, but her business. That guy wanted to get the basic plan. We thought the duo was expensive, and y'all know the duo more than you know Ming, right? Because the duo's been on TV and multiple things, and their VIP package is $25,000. Ming, her starting cost for the basic plan for poor Scott was $50,000. So in order, for those of you that are wondering, you're thinking and considering, I want to get a matchmaker, you better have the coin. You better have the coin. Speaking of the coin, thank you so much, Danielle, for the super chat. Danielle says, you pay for me and I will take the class for your research. How much is the class? And if I was going to pay someone to do it, I would pay for you to do Love Pro, the duos class, because their plan, their certification is more geared towards Black women. So if I was going to recommend it, I would recommend that program. And they were speakers at this certification program that apparently everyone's going to that we didn't know about. A 10-week program, though. I wonder how intense it is. But apparently it works. They're making a business out of this. Shae went to this program. The duo went to this program. But Joseph, which we learned, dated 3 women from his app. He's broken up with Paris multiple times. And when he breaks up with her, he does what a lot of y'all do on social media. He wipes her from his social media and from their business website. That's so unprofessional, Joseph. And this is exactly why I wouldn't hire you as my matchmaker. First of all, you're not certified. You're not certified. Thank you so much for the super chat. Yes, we hit 124,000 subscribers today. So shout out to all of you. Shout out to our new subscribers. Shout out to our Team Kempire and Royal Court members. You don't have to become a member, but there are some cool perks to becoming a member of the channel. Head on over to TheKempire.com. Shout out to all of our moderators as well. Guys, don't forget to show love to our moderators that helped allow us to have this fun conversation about love and dating. That's why I think this show is so necessary. It's because all of you, including myself, want to be in a relationship. Right now, yes, my focus is on work and business. So I'm not immediately trying to get into a relationship right now. Maybe I'm sharing too much. Maybe I'll talk more about this on my podcast. But there are a lot of you, a lot of us, gay, straight, whatever, that want to be in a relationship. And that's the whole point of life, y'all. I don't care what anyone says. I know you may have been through a lot of things in your life and you're like, I'm never getting married again. I'm never going to be in a relationship. No, the whole point of being alive is to be in a relationship. And that's not necessarily just love relationships. It's having relationships with other people, friends, all kinds of things. That's a part of your journey. Relationships make you a better person and a whole person. A whole person. Beauty in the Beat says, $50K for a matchmaker. Do I get a refund if it doesn't work out? No, because episode 1 or 2, she dropped that client and she was like, yep, no refund. No refund. Brianna says, you are such a Taurus, Kev. I don't know if that's a good thing that you're saying, but I really am. I don't feel like I'm as stubborn, though. I can be stubborn sometimes, but I think we all can be stubborn. And there are some really stubborn Tauruses. Teresa Judice, just saying. Okay. Yep. See, Sister One says, nope, you don't get a refund with Ming. So for Ming's prices, I wrote it down, y'all. Ming's prices. So Ming is one of the matchmakers. She does like the interracial matchmaking. And some of you out there that have been, limiting your options. I'm sure I'm gonna have to get the matchmakers on here. All of them. Not Joseph. Not Paris. Sorry. Oh, not. Sorry. Because I want to hear what their advice is. This is my advice. I'm not a matchmaker. I'm not certified, but Joseph didn't either. So you also have to stop limiting your options. A lot of people are too damn picky. Too damn picky. And some of you shouldn't be. Some of you should not be that damn picky. Oh my gosh. Let me just stop being so picky. And when I say being picky, personality, jobs, color of skin, religion. Okay. Religion might be a deal breaker for some people. And I get it because sometimes that can be, but if you really want love, you might want to let some of those things go. Especially if you live in Atlanta. It's hard to find a black straight man in Atlanta, allegedly. Kari says, Black women especially should be open to the swirl. It's horrible to limit our dating options to just Black men, especially if you live in Atlanta. Tyra says, Kempire, I feel like you're picky. How dare you call me out on my own show? I'd probably be picky. No, I'm really not picky. I'm not picky. You just have to be a decent human being. Just saying. Denise says, love comes in many colors. I agree. And shapes and sizes. Just saying. You want them to have a perfect body. You want them to be a certain height. Just saying. Ann says, broaden your horizon. I found a new fiance in Texas and I live in St. Louis. Okay. I'm open to love abroad. That's not necessarily love abroad, but I'm open to it. Citrix says it's not allegedly at all. Okay, Atlanta, you see, Elsinga says you're not picky. I'm really not. I really feel like I am very open-minded when it comes to personalities, when it comes to color, even religion. Mazel tov. I'm just saying, I'm not going to change my religion. Just saying, but I'm open. I'm open. Nicole says, shh, I'm picky. All right. For those that are going to call in, I want to know your deal breakers. I want to know what you're looking for. Sidebar, the matchmakers are watching. Hey, matchmakers. And I'm not saying that to be like cocky. No, they tweet me. They say that they're watching. So shout out to the matchmakers. Shout out to the matchmaking duo. Shout out to Lamont. He's the gay matchmaker. Not saying that he's gay. He probably is, but he matches gay people. And shout out to Shae. They all watch. I haven't heard from Paris and Joe. I was about to call him Josephine. I didn't mean that though, Joseph. Oh, Esting says a lot of people aren't decent. They are impressionists. Brianna says, I shouldn't be picky though. Amy says, question, what's the best place to find Black singles in their 40s? That's a really great question. We're going to pose that to the matchmakers. Matchmakers, I know you're watching. Let us know on Twitter or call in. I'm gonna post the call in link for everyone to call in, because this is your opportunity, because I know some of you that are a good majority of you watching can't afford them. I'm not paying no $25,000 for a matchmaker. I'm just not at that point in my life. Maybe when I turn 50 and I've built my empire, and then I'm like, I ain't got nobody to share it with. That's not going to happen. I won't need a matchmaker. You know why? Because I'm manifesting love every single day. Just saying. Missy says, yes, Kempire, you meant it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Charlene says, Black singles in their 50s. All right, y'all. So I know some of you are not going to be able to afford, especially Ming. You're not going to afford Ming. But Ming's success rate is like 90%, right? She's been doing this a long time. She's definitely been doing this a long time. Let me just okay. So Amy, I think this is a great question. Where's the best place to find Black singles in their 40s? Are you talking geographically, or are you talking about bars, clubs, a sports game or something like that? Is that what you're talking about, or are you talking about geographically? Because apparently it's not Atlanta. If you're a single Black woman in Atlanta, you might want to move. Sidebar. When we were watching Love Match Atlanta together, I was Googling and schmoogling because I was interested to see Ming's husband. So I'm in her Instagram. Let me pull it up. I'm not going to show her husband because he didn't want to be on the show. So I'm not going to show it, but I just showed it to my TikTok community. But let me just pull that up, because we saw some familiar women on her Instagram. Okay, let me pull it up. Guys, if you haven't already, be sure to like the video. Let's get to, hold on, how many likes do we have? Let's get to 100 likes, y'all. Let's get to 100 likes, and I'll drop the call and link so you guys can ask your own advice. All right. Of me, the pretend matchmaker with the daddy department t-shirt on. How you doing? All right. Let me share my screen, and why aren't you guys following? Well, I probably should do the same, right? Why are you guys not following Ming? She don't got a Ming. Where do you find your singles? Because you don't have a large community on your social. So Ming, the matchmaker, she's on social media. So apparently she's doing the rounds, of course, promoting the show. Okay. At first I thought, is this her white man? But no, this is some other beautiful woman that she hooked up with this on. Beautiful couple alert. The name of her company is Colorblind International. She really is an expert at the interracial dating. All right, girl. We see you. She's beautiful. And I can't believe she has a grown son. This woman. All right. She really is all about that international love. All right. Look. Is Ming gonna hook them up with some white men? Look, I have no problem with that. When I say this, guys, the audience here knows I'm being facetious. All right. I've dated a white man or two. Okay. That's her specialty, though, it seems. Okay. But she's got some peaches here. word on the street is that Shae's single. We already know Kenya's about to try to close out on this divorce. So I want to see if she hooks them up. And Tom says, I dated a few too. As you should. Look. Beauty of the Beast says, oh, I need to take a loan out. I want a nice black man, Miss Ming. Does she do gay? That's the question I want to ask the matchmakers. I know Lamont is a specialty in gay matchmaking. Do you do it for gay people, Ming? The matchmaking duo? Shae? That would be interesting to see. I mean, because that's a whole other training. Y'all need a whole other 10 weeks to matchmake gay people. Mrs. E says, Kempire, if Ming can find Kenya her match, then I'll believe it. I want to see this play out for season 2. Can we see this happen for season 2? Season 2, Shae and Kenya finding love on Love Match Atlanta? I'm just saying. Can we see that? Hold on. Amy says, Kempire, you got time for a man right now? I don't. Did you just join us? I already said that I don't. She's going to have to fly him in, Omar. She's going to have to fly him in. Damn, is it that bad in Atlanta? I ask this every week, and apparently it is. It is. Danielle, thank you so much for the super chat. Another super chat. Danielle says, do these matchmakers have Klarna or After? That's the thing. They're dealing with a certain clientele that don't ask those type of questions. Oh, Beauty says, I see Kenya with a hot Brazilian man. Make it happen, Kenya. I think Kenya's open to it, right? I think Kenya's open to it. I wonder if Shae's open to it, because I was real sad for Shae this week. We'll talk more about it tomorrow. But wait, what did she say here, though? She said, I had so much fun with these beauties yesterday. So she didn't say, oh, she just was hanging out. So this wasn't a client meeting. I think Kenya, I don't know if Shae's ready to move on from Jailbird Boo. We love our prisoners. Hey, prisoners. But I would love to watch season 2. Bravo, don't cancel this show. I want to see season 2. Kenya and Shae get match made. Look, match made. Whatever. I want to see it. Do you guys want to see it? All right. All right. Let me drop the call-in link, guys. Don't forget to like the video. Liking the video supports us, but also supports other channels that recap this show, but also helps support this show. This is a new show. We need to get those views up. We need to let people know about this show, because I'm trying to help y'all find love in Atlanta. And also give you tips for those that are watching from around the world. You might need some tips. Look, I'm taking the tips. I'm paying attention. I paid attention to Amy this week. Amy this week was the matchmaking duo's client. She talked a lot about her work. I'm different, though. When I'm meeting with someone, I don't want to talk about what I do for work. I really don't. I talk enough about it here with you. I don't want to. I mean, I'll get into it so they don't think I'm a broke mother father. I'm just saying, like, I'll let them know I have a job. I'm an entrepreneur and I work a lot, but I don't want to talk about my job. See, that's the difference between me and Amy. Amy was, the minute she went on a date, she was like, what do I do for fun? But then if they were asking me that question too, what do I do for fun? I mean, there's a whole list of things that I do for fun. But this, for me, is also fun. Talking with you guys about housewives, talking about pop culture news. But then that would lead me talking about my job, and I really don't want to talk about it. Just saying. And thank you so much for the super sticker. We appreciate you. Are you still in this? Where are you now, Anne? Where are you now in the world? All right. All right. Let me drop the call-in link, because I know you guys have questions for the experts, not me. Look, not me, because I can try and help you guys. If you want some advice from me in regards to your relationship, I mean, if Joseph can call himself a matchmaker, why can I? Why can't I? Just saying. All right, I'm gonna focus. Let me focus. Let me focus on what happened in this episode. All right. So we already talked a little bit about Amy. You know, she's one of their new clients for the matchmaking duo. She's trying to find love. Beautiful woman, 50 years old, beautiful smile. They take her out. This man, he's like, you got a beautiful smile. Damn it, Atlanta. I'm sorry, sir. I'm so sorry, but one of the things, and these are the little gems that we get from this show. And I had to ask you, you ladies, one of the things that Tana and Kelly pointed out is that Black women sometimes speak in a monotone or have a deep voice. So one of the things that they've said multiple times on this show is that Black women need to elevate their voice when speaking to men. So I guess this doesn't intimidate them. So I had to ask you guys, for those of you that will be calling in, you'll have to say yay or nay to this. But I thought that was interesting. But I said, I'm not going to elevate my voice. I don't know what that was. All right. I'm dropping the call-in link. If you guys want to call it and share your thoughts, please feel free. Please feel free, or ask a question. I know. I've learned their names because I've been recapping the show. The matchmaking duo's names. Tana is the one with the blonder hair, and Kelly is the one with the darker hair, the darker brown black hair. So yeah. So Kelly and Tana. And thank you so much for the super chat. Ann says, I would love to see Kenya match with someone. I just don't see Ming doing. I mean, they might do it just so they didn't have to pay that fee. Because if they do it on the show, I don't think those people have to pay. I mean, I hope not. I don't think they did. I hope that Shae's able to find love for that young lady. Oh my God, Ashley, right? Her name was Ashley, the one that went on the date with the bisexual man. At least she was open to it. A lot of y'all wouldn't have been open to it. A lot of y'all wouldn't have been open to it. Just saying. Daniel says Tana gives me Giselle vibes. Then you haven't been paying attention to the show. Because Tana is, I've said this on my Twitter that she's from Chicago. She to me gives me Chicago vibes. Like she is the real deal Holyfield, Chicago right there. All right. So this episode, so we get to meet the matchmaking duo's client. That's the element of the show that I love, that we're meeting their. I feel what Ladies Who List on OWN didn't do. They were giving too much drama. I feel like we have some of the drama, but we really have mostly their business. I'm looking forward to Shae being match made by the duo. We come to the end of this episode where they're on the fence. And one of the things that I didn't think about was if Shae was to be their client, she does see how they work. And that is a conflict of interest. You know what I mean? It's just like, especially because they've been burned by Joseph, who stole their idea, allegedly. Shae and Lamont. I asked Lamont on Twitter, I was like, are we going to see more of you during the season? Because I want to kind of see Lamont's clients. He's a matchmaker too, but he's a gay matchmaker. We're in Atlanta. Why are we not seeing the gay matchmakers and the matchmaids? I want to see that. I want to see more of that. But we get to see Shae and Lamont hang out. I really like Shae. Shae to me is just so funny. Really, really funny. I like her energy. I want to see her in love finally. She's got a grown son, 19 years old, and then she got this baby. I need her to find love. I need her to find love. But she's hanging out with Lamont, and then we get to see a scene that happened with Lamont, and I keep wanting to call him Josephine. Joseph. He has a scene with Joseph. And pretty much Joseph is like, the reason why people can't connect with you is because you're not certified, and you keep leaning in to being saying that you're a matchmaker, but you're not certified. And he's like, what's a certification? I mean, apparently it's the certification that all the matchmakers receive, they all respect. So even though I might be like 10 weeks, apparently it works. These people are making money off of this business. Just saying. I'm not paying that amount of money. Just saying. But some people need to. Some people are busy. Some people are making money because they're busy working and they can't find love for themselves. But it's not just about someone finding love for you. A lot of these programs that they have are about building your self-esteem. Speaking of building your self-esteem, the young lady that went viral from that Kevin Samuels video has been on this show. We see her again this week. She looks great. I love the fact that she's talking about franchising her puppy business. I was like, look at this girl. I love that she's looking better. She's feeling better. That was the most. I didn't care about her date, even though hopefully that something will work out for her. I think that's the next step for her, finding love. But she's busy in Atlanta because she's from North Carolina and she's trying to franchise her business, so she'll have one in Atlanta as well. I said, come on, girl. Come on. Smart. And then if you watch the viral video with her and Kevin Samuels, he's like, you expecting too much for what you're giving. Look like she's giving a lot. It looks like she's giving a lot. I hope she finds love. I'm just so mad that the person that's hooking her up is an uncertified, terrible example of matchmaking. I'm sorry, Joseph, but I'm not sorry. Because based off what Shae said about you, you've found 3 women on this website or this app that you developed. And every time you get in a fight with Paris, you end up deleting all your photos of her and her off the website. And they're talking about this episode about trying to mix business and trying to make it work in business, but and trying to split that up. This is not going to end well. This is not going to end well, but I wouldn't be surprised if Paris tries to start her own matchmaking business and she's not certified either. Why wouldn't you guys just go for the certification? At least one of y'all should go for the certification. I'm not going to Real Black Love. I'm sorry. I'm just saying, me personally, you do what you want. But apparently the matchmakers respect the certification. It's 10 weeks. I don't know what they're learning in this certification, but it's respected amongst the matchmakers. And that's why they don't respect Joseph. Exactly. Beauty and the Beat says that's why he's Josephine Shady Boots. Oh, God. Let me see. That bartender was giving me life. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Sister Moo says, I was very happy for Jessica. I saw that video with Kevin Samuels. Yeah, I'm a happy. Look, if you haven't seen that video, I don't want to give him any. I mean, may he rest in peace. But I mean, it'll help his family, I guess, if you watch the video. Just saying. All right, we already have a couple people backstage. I forgot to pin this, but I'll drop it. I'll drop it down again in a second. We're talking about Love Match Atlanta, Bravo's newest show that's come to Sunday nights. It airs after The Real Housewives of Atlanta. I like this show. I like the show because I think the show can really help a lot of single people, not just Black people, but specifically Black women and Black men that are trying to find love. If you have the money, and a lot of people have the money. I know not everyone has the money for these things, but I wonder how much Shae charges. I know Shae is, I forgot, Shae did mention it's not a lot. It's not in comparison to what the duo charges and what Ming charges. How much does Joseph and Paris charge, I wonder? Have anyone checked out the app? All right. Look, all right. We'll take a couple of callers. Gabrielle, I'm going to bring you up.
Hello.
How are you?
It's 4 a.m. in the morning. I just finished my Pilates routine. I just have 2 questions. What is happening when they don't find you a match for you? They gonna refunding your money?
No, you do not get a refund. At least not with Ming. You do not get a refund.
Okay, and who gives this certification?
I'm thinking maybe during the season they'll let us know who's doing this certification. I don't know, but apparently it's a common company that does it.
And why we don't see a gay matching service with people are gay to find love? Because I want to see that.
We do have a gay matchmaker, Lamont. He's on the show. We just haven't seen his clients.
But we don't see them. And for love, because I'm French and French people as love is our thing, you know that. I had one thing. One of my friends is single and is an African guy. If you want, is here. I have a friend. It's
oh, for me?
No, for everybody in the chat.
Oh.
And 2 for love. I just say one thing. I date many, not many guys, but some guys in other country, and I see the difference of dating in US than French, than in UK and in Germany, and in Africa too. I say that. And when you go with an American guy, it's like maybe a contract because they want to have a finalization for, yes, you stay, you will be my wife, everything like that. But
Hmm.
when I speak with my American friends, girls, I just say them, just get let it go, just live your life and be free, but not to have this mind very closing, very closed, because it's a problem. For me now, I found someone. It's we are dating for so much weeks, and I say what now? I found this guy in a museum in
Oh, in a
Paris,
museum.
and all the guys I dating, it's in some. I find all my guys in strange place, with friends, with everything like that. He's not poor. He's not a poor guy. He's not. It's working. He had his life. He's very nice guy. It's a 10, and me, I am an under 5 between him. It's very very nice guy. And I find, like, in the destiny, it's sometimes you don't wait this kind of person. It's
Okay.
like that. It's
All right.
very the hazard. And I say, be free and don't limit yourself by what you really want.
All right.
Just go to another place, to go out your comfort zone. It's what I
Exactly.
say. Okay,
Exactly. Gabriella, we
thank you.
appreciate you calling in so early in Paris.
Bye bye.
Have a good day. There we go.
Have a good day. Bye.
Bye. All right, we have a few people backstage. We're just joining us. This is our Love Match Atlanta recap. We changed the time just because, like, why not? Why not? Replay crew, though, I know you had thoughts. You probably forgot. Oh, wow, you did the recap at a different time. Let me know your thoughts on Love Match Atlanta. What do you think about the matchmakers? What do you think about the show? Bravo's watching, and so are the matchmakers. If you have questions, let us know in the comment section. Just saying. All right. Miss Nikki says, Kempire, I'm still weak. You called him Josephine. By accident. By accident. That's what Shae called him in this episode. Speaking of Shae and Josephine, they have a conversation. And look, Shae, I appreciated the antics. Shae took out some sage and burned it. It was a pre-produced moment. Who keeps sage in their purse? You never know. Some people do. But when the bartender was like, I think it's the Jamaican lady burning some sage. Shae, are you Jamaican? Because if you're not, I'm Jamaican roots. I Jamaican parents. I didn't start burning sage until I moved out of my parents' house. They never burned sage growing up. Just say. So it's not a Jamaican thing, bartender. Just saying. Hey, Ming. Uh-oh, Ming's in the building. I'm so glad you came, Ming. We have thoughts, Ming. We want to ask you a question. We want to know, do you help, not for me. Beauty and the Beats wants to know, do you help gay men? Just saying, love is love, right? Just Oh, shout out to all the matchmakers. I hope this show gets renewed because, Ming, we need you to help Kenya and Shae. Just saying. All right, let me bring up Kari. Kari, what's up with the photo?
It is a part of my petition to get Tisha to find Ming so she can get the white man of her dreams and leave her so. So if you guys,
Okay.
wait,
Kari, before you continue, she said that's for Lamont. Okay, so you guys don't mix. You don't mix. You want to send all your gay clients over to Lamont. Okay. So we need to see more Lamont's clients. But anyways, I'm sorry, Kari. You were saying?
No, it's fine. I just want everybody to sign my petition. You know what I mean? We need Tisha to go and get Ming so she can find the nice white man of her dreams. And we also need Kenya to go to Lamont so she can find the nice lady love of her dreams because, she got mommy issues. She needs a lesbian lover. Okay. So I just had those top things on my mind. Ming, since you're here, I'm wondering, I don't want to be too shady, but like, are you Giselle and all the girls and the other girl from the duo sharing wigs? Because I seen Giselle wig like 3 times this episode. But I found this episode to be very funny. You know, it was very interesting. I think Shae is made for TV, like made for reality TV, because it was produced, but it was funny as hell. Okay, because the way that man went running from the tables, it looked like that sage worked. It exorcised some of them demons out.
He came back though.
He came back, but he came back with like a little bit less demonic. You know what I mean? And him calling Shae emotional while he running away from the table. Yo, slip showing, sis. You know. But
Can you not? All right, Kari.
That's all I wanted to say.
Okay, goodbye. You extra shady tonight.
Yeah, I am. It's 10 o'clock at night.
Oh no, it's Kempire After Dark. All right, bye.
It's late.
All right. I love it when the matchmakers come in the chat. Lamont was in the chat last week when we were recapping the show. This week we got Miss Ming in the chat. Miss Ming, did you know we went on your Instagram? We didn't show your husband. I'm being respectful. But like I said, I want to see season 2. We help at least Shae or Kenya. Just saying. And you're very expensive, Ming. You're very expensive. $50,000 to find love. I mean, if you're desperate. Okay, speaking of Ming. So Ming's new client this week was Scott, and he owns a dive bar. And some of you in my TikTok chat when we were watching it live together said dive bar is long money. It's good money. So he has the $50,000, even though he got the basic plan. So let's speaking of Ming's charges, since Ming's here. Ming charges more than the matchmaking duo. Ming charges $50,000 for 8 introductions, $75,000 for 10 introductions, and $100,000 for 15 introductions. Damn. Oh, look, Ming's giving us updates. I haven't found his perfect match yet, ladies. $100,000 for the VIP treat. Wait, is this the same lady that was in with you, Ming? So Ming is trying to find Scott a woman. I could already tell why Scott is single. There's a little social awkwardness. But this is why he needs a matchmaker, and he can afford one. But he's not going to find the love of his life at a dive bar. You saw the clientele. You saw the clientele. But with Ming on his side and paying $50,000, you better find him love. Ming, we hear that you're if he doesn't find the love of his life, he's out of $50,000. Ming, I was defending you last week though, because I said, you know what? It's smart that you have a wedding dress business because your business is love. Now they can buy a wedding dress. But Ming is also having issues in her own life, which a lot of women have. A lot of men have too. But specifically, women have the issue of trying to be successful in business, but also have their family life and be there for their partner. And the big struggle that she's having this episode is the fact that her husband wants to, once their daughter leaves the nest, travel and do all kinds of different things. And she's like, no, I want to grow my business. I understand, Ming. Right now, I'm focused on business, but I'm not in a relationship. I ain't got a whole ass husband at home. Ming breaks down in the dive bar. That's probably, I think it was the dive bar that got Ming down. I think it just has that energy, a dive bar. It's just a little depressing. So as soon as she got there, she started crying. She was like, I don't know what's happening. Mind you, she's there for work. All right, we're going to get off of Ming because Ming's in the building. We're going to get off Ming. Let me bring in my opinion, because in my opinion, okay. In my opinion, thoughts on Love Match Atlanta, this latest episode?
Okay, let me say. Joseph must be for the low budget people that can't afford the high price. Because if you ain't got no certification, what I'm coming to you for? Like, what you gonna do for me?
Yeah.
You
Hey,
know?
sidebar, Ming, you're in the live chat. Ming, can you just let us know? Did you take the 10-week certification? Just saying.
I'm pretty sure she's certified with them practice. She better be. It's gonna be a problem if she ain't. But let me tell you something. First of all, I do love this show. I hope they do get picked up for a season 2. But don't put them on Kenya and Sheree. You know that's a full-time job. Them women need psychological help first.
They do that. That's a part of their business.
No, I mean they need deep dive psychological help. You know, they might need to go in therapy.
Okay. I mean, I guess
You
they
remember
had the analyzation of that.
He went from paying people to come on the show just to be hers to jumping in the first one that came on the boat.
Why y'all want to come down on Kenya? Right.
And Sheree, she going to the prisons to find hers.
In my opinion, you're a mess.
I'm just saying. And let me apologize early if I offended somebody, you know.
No,
because
it's okay. It's all right.
Okay.
It's all right. Everyone's opinion is welcome here as long as everyone's being respectful of each other. So
I just didn't want, I don't want to make somebody feel like, because you are amazing. You've been nothing but nice the whole time I've met you, and I respect you a lot. So I never want to run somebody off from you because of my opinions. You know what I'm saying? Like, my opinions are mine. They're not the Kempire and his LLC and all that. They're all mine. I speak my mind. And sometimes I come off a little harsh, but hey, it is what it is.
Your name is In My Opinion.
Exactly. You got to have tough skin in this world. You know what I'm saying?
Well, in my opinion, you have shared with us before that you are married. What would be your tip to the singles that are watching, all the singles that are in the live chat?
Well, let me tell you something. The first thing I see that's wrong with dating in this age is that people want to date, but they don't actually understand what that entails. Like, you
And
have
what
to
does that entail?
you have to be emotionally and physically ready for a relationship, because a relationship
Wait a second. Hold on. Physically?
Yes, because everything is work. It's work to communicate. It's work to date. It's work when you get even deeper, like in a marriage. It's always continuously work. So if you're not up for the standard to put yourself out there and be emotionally, physically, and mentally ready for what comes, then don't jump in a relationship. Because what you do is, if you're with somebody that is emotionally, physically, and mentally ready, you're going to damage that person. And then they're going to have to rebuild for the next relationship.
Yeah.
So if you're not going to physically put yourself out there 110%, if you're not going to give it your all, I would suggest just stay to yourself, finish doing the work on you. Because if you don't love yourself, and if you don't understand what you need personally, like, I mean, really what you need, like, it can't be what somebody else wants to give you. It needs to be what you need, or
I
you're
think
seeking.
that's the big problem with a lot of people. A lot of people swear that they're ready for a relationship, and then they get in one, and it's like, oh, you ain't ready for one.
Yeah. Like I said, relationships, it's hard work, and it's even harder dating in this pool now, because everybody say they ready, but they're not. And so you just got to know yourself. Like, love yourself first, because if you can't love yourself, you can't love somebody else.
And it sounds so cliche, but it's such a fact about relationships. And so many people that we see in relationships aren't loving themselves, haven't valued themselves, haven't done the work before they've gotten to relationships. So it's just like two toxic people trying to figure things out.
Well, you see it downplaying out on TV with Drew. If it's happening, Drew and Ralph is a common denominator of that. Like, if you can't get respect from the man that you love, like, I see her constantly saying this is what she needs from him, and he laughs it off. He disrespects her. That's not somebody you want to be physically and emotionally tied to, because that can also lead you to a mental problem and get you in a worse state than you are now. Like,
and a
you
lot
don't
of people have been through things like that, where they've gotten out of relationships and they have like a nervous breakdown.
Right, because that stuff builds. Like I said, that's why you have to be physically and mentally and emotionally ready. Because if you're not, and you get with somebody that's that toxic, it will tear you down. Like, you will have low self-esteem. You will not have that energy that get up and go. Like, you will think of yourself lower because that person has literally torn every piece of you down.
You hear that,
They
Katina?
taking you for nothing. Oh,
Love
I'm gonna pray
Katina.
for Katina.
Just saying. Katina from Married at First Sight, for those that don't know who I'm referring to. All right. In my opinion, we appreciate you calling in and sharing your advice.
Oh, well, you're more than welcome. You
Have a
know,
good
keep that
night.
beautiful smile on your face, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am. I'll see you. Take care. Speaking of tomorrow, guys, don't forget we will be live at 12:30 p.m. Eastern for our Real Housewives of Atlanta recap, and then at 5:30 p.m. Eastern for our Love and Marriage DC recap. All right, so I just wanted to save a couple of comments here that I saw you guys posted. Beauty and the Beat says you got to keep that body tight and right. Which, when in my opinion, was talking about physically ready. Love Starlet says, shoot, I work all day, then I gotta get off of work and work some more. Shit. I felt the same way, but relationships are work, but there are people that are worth it. And when you are in a relationship that you feel is worth it, you are going to do the work. If it's someone that you're like, I gotta come home and work on this, and you're not interested, then that's already a sign that that's not the person for you. That's not the person for you. Linda says, please, Kempire. Please, Kempire, shout out my daughter, Jamie Lynn Barton. Tomorrow she turns 38. Happy birthday, Jamie Lynn. Another chapter 38 or level 38. I saw someone on TikTok say you should call them levels. All right. I'm celebrating the anniversary of my 21st birthday till the day I die. Just saying. Happy birthday, Jamie Lynn. It is Gemini season, and we all know how I feel about Gemini's jokes. Dazzling says, exactly. You shouldn't love someone more than you love yourself. Agreed. L. Singleton says, Drew and Ralph's biggest issue is a lack of proper communication. No, I think they communicate quite well. You know why? Because they got this storyline together for this season, and they were communicating to get it together, because I don't believe any of it. And thank you so much for the super chat. Another super chat. She says, I don't see the point of certification. Is this part of a curriculum at uni? It's like saying Bill Gates should get a college degree. Joseph is doing well. No real value in the certification. I mean, when Ann says that, I mean, Ann has a point. I mean, it's not like he's not, doing things, making money. Is he making money? I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be good for his business being on the show, because it makes him kind of look like, I mean, I'm not going to Joseph, to be honest with you. Oh, all right. Kari called back in. Kari, are you going to behave yourself?
Yeah, I am. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Ming, I wasn't trying to be mean. It just be some fun shit. But no, in my opinion, made me feel bad because she was so intellectual, and I was like, dang, I was just messy. Let me get some actual advice. Help some. So I did have an opinion on like Shae, and because I'm a single mom, I think I said that like before. So her like saying that she was like also looking for a partner for like her daughter.
Yeah.
I feel like as a single mom, you have to be okay being a single mom. You have to be okay with the idea that you're not going to have a partner that is going to help you raise your child before you go looking for a partner. Because sometimes single moms are such in a rush to have a family, to not be that baby mama, not be a single mom. They end up letting a lot of snakes into their garden. And that's how their children end up being so vulnerable. I have been single since I was pregnant. Like, me and my baby's father, we weren't even together. It was just like a little thing. And I kept my baby. And I've always promised myself for my child's safety that if I was going to be in a relationship with somebody, I wasn't looking for a stepdad, because I can be his mom. I can be his dad. That's perfectly fine. I was looking for a partner for me and somebody that can also be there for him, but not parent him, because I can parent him by myself. And so far that's been okay for me. Like, I haven't ran into anybody crazy, but I also haven't stuck around that long to find out if they're really crazy. But,
so are you looking for love, Kari? Is that why you called back in? Are you looking for love? Are you looking for a matchmaker?
if I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm looking for orgasms and money. I'm not really looking for love. Because I feel like so shady. And I just needed to say something, let people know that I'm not just shade. You know, I do watch the show, and I do like have other opinions about it. And I did have that opinion that when you're a single mom, be okay being a single mom. Don't go out there looking for a stepfather, because then, and I'm not just talking about like abuse in like the most horrific way you can think of.
Mhm.
I'm talking about neglect. I'm talking about you have a child with that person and they're not treating your child the same way they're treating their child. Like you have to think about those things. You have to think about how the balance is going to be later on in your life. So you have to be okay with just being like, if I'm the only person raising my son for the rest of my life, that's perfectly fine, because I know I can fulfill him. I can't teach him how to. Well, you know what? I can probably teach him how to pee like a man, because I didn't stood up and peed before. So you know what I can do? I can change the tire. I can teach him how to change a tire. I can teach him how to take out the trash. You know, I can teach him how to open a door for a woman. You know, I can, teach him how to be a gentleman. I can teach him how to be a well-rounded man. So I don't know. I'm just comfortable with being single if I have to be single. Don't just search for a stepdad.
All right. We appreciate the advice. Thank you, Kari, for calling back in.
No problem. I'm sorry, Ming. I'm sorry, Ming. I just want to say that again. My views are not Kempire's views. He is sweet. I am a shady.
Everybody apologizing today. It's all right, Kari.
Okay.
It's all right. Take care. Bye. Look, I'm sure Ming has heard worse on these social media streets, but we appreciate people apologizing. I believe that Kari called back in with some really good advice, especially for single mothers out there. I think that was really, really good. I thought that was really, really good. I never thought about that. And I love when you guys call in and you make me think of something that I never thought about. Kari brings up a really, really, really good point. Because it reminds me of something that I learned on Oprah as a young boy watching Oprah. I don't know how my mother didn't know I was gay. How you doing? And she says, so many people are busy trying to be together for the kids when they don't realize their relationship is, when it's not healthy, is what's not really good for the kids. You should be focused on your relationship and making sure that is healthy so that your kids can be happy. So that's what that reminded me of. But back to Love Match Atlanta. This is part of the reason why I love recapping the show, because it's not really just talking about the show. It's talking about love. It's talking about relationships. It's talking about generational curses and things like that. It's talking about tips for those that are trying to date. If you are part of our replay crew, or if you're in the live chat, what is some of the questions that you have in regards to dating? As you can see, we have the matchmakers a part of the chat watching. So we appreciate them as well, because some of us can't afford their price points, especially Ming's. Ming's price point is up there. Just saying, it's expensive, Ming. I mean, look, if when I'm 50 and I'm not in love, I will maybe hire Ming, okay? Because I will pay the coin. I'm not, look, maybe I'll do the matchmaking duo. That's a good in-between price. That's a good in-between price. Okay. Kiki, I need you to start watching Love Match Atlanta. At least watch it with us on TikTok if you can't get it in Jamaica. Just saying. We watched it together earlier today. All right. Gabriella says, I need a YouTube talk show about love and skincare. No one would watch that. Anyways, guys, final thoughts. Exactly. Beauty says she caters to the upper echelons of society. And for those that didn't know, you could be dating Scott. According to Ming, he's still available. If he's able to afford that, y'all, he definitely has more money in the bank than Steve from Married at First Sight. He took the basic package of $50,000. He's still looking for love. You know what, Omar? You want to fight, Omar? You want to fight? I did not turn 50, and if I did, I look damn good. No, I don't plan to be single by the time I turn 50. Oh, that's true. I can't hire. Thank you for the reminder, Elsie. You have to hire Lamont. Oh my goodness. Anyways, here are my final thoughts. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I missed. I love Shae. Shae is going to be hooked up by the matchmaking duo. I'm actually looking forward to that because I want to see them at work. I think Shae is so bubbly, and any man would be lucky to have Shae. I want to see that process because I think she's going to be fun it'll be fun to see a matchmakers help another matchmaker. So they decided that they're going to take her on. They were a little hesitant. At least Kelly was a little hesitant, rightfully so. But I'm interested to see that. But for season 2, I definitely want to see somebody from Housewives. Maybe it'd be Shae, because I don't think Kenya's going to do it. But maybe Shae. They're not dating anymore. Come on, Shae. They're not. Just saying. I know, Omar. I know you were kidding. Oh, wait a second. Tyra says, I've been married 22 years, Kemp, and dating in every season is important. For example, good, bad, rich, and poor. Okay. All right. See, that's why I also love talking with you guys. You give such really amazing advice as well. When it comes time for me, I'm not going to let y'all know, though. Very private. They slid in that NDA very quickly, as they should. They've been burned by, I'm about to call him Josephine again. Joseph. I don't blame them. They learned that lesson almost 10 years ago. Just saying. Guys, I just want to thank everyone for calling in. I want to thank Ming for signing into the live chat. We appreciate you. And I want to thank all of you for watching. Love the show. If you're not watching the show, it comes on every single Sunday. Love Match Atlanta every single Sunday on Bravo. On Bravo, right after Real Housewives of Atlanta. Don't forget, tomorrow we will be recapping Real Housewives of Atlanta at 12:30 p.m. Eastern. And then at 5:30 p.m. Eastern, we will be recapping, I'm about to say Love Match Atlanta. No, Love and Marriage DC. So stay tuned for those recaps tomorrow. I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful night. Thank you to everyone that called in. Thank you all for the super chats. And of course, thank you to our Team Kempire and Royal Court members. To become a member, head on over to TeamKempire.com. Get yourself a Codus water bottle. You can get it engraved. You can get tumblers. They have things for your pets, pillows, ice packs, all kinds of stuff. More information is available in the description of this video. And don't forget to show love to yourselves and love to our moderators, so we're able to have a fun conversation about love, matchmaking, and all kinds of stuff, relationships. Let's continue this conversation with the replay crew in the comment section. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 12:30 p.m. on the dot. All right? Have a good night, y'all. Let's get out of here.
This up like you always do. You want me back, but I'm through with you. You say, I'm so sorry, didn't mean to. You still love me, tell me, girl, can we work this out? And I know nothing's changed, still the same. I'm so tired and I'm tired of this back and forth. Now you're in my head and in my bed, telling me it's over 'cause I'm not enough. You need more of my love as I watch you walk away. But tomorrow you'll say, I'm so sorry, didn't mean to. You still love me, tell me, girl, can we work this out? And I know nothing's changed, still the same. I'm so tired and I'm tired of this back and forth. Back and forth. Back and forth. Same old thing. I know you.
Let's get to testing. There we go.
But tomorrow you'll say,
Let's get to 200 likes, y'all.
I'm so sorry, didn't mean to. You